But the reason why they're so worried is because in their body, they haven't relaxed. So the body is worried. So the mind is always looking for something to worry about. One of the principles here in flow training is learning how to just relax, tense only what is needed. So if I'm moving, do I need to tense up my stomach? I don't. Because I can still stand up just fine and leave my stomach relaxed. So then I relax my stomach and I move around. Do I need to tense up my hands? Well, no, because there's nothing in them right now. So then I can relax my hands, right? I don't need to clench. Can I go ahead and relax my shoulders? Yeah, because they're not needed. I'm not lifting anything. So one by one, we start to look for things to relax. But we don't just practice this while we're moving around in everyday life. We also practice this in training. So if I'm training and I'm doing squats, for example, then it's the same thing. I'm squatting and I'm going, okay, what do I need to tense up in order to do this squat? Okay, well, I need to tense up my thighs just enough, but not totally because I'm just using my body weight, right? But now let's say I get under the rack, boom, and I lift it up and I've got 300 pounds on me. Now, what do I need to tense up? A lot of muscles. Okay, so then I tense up what is needed in order to do this movement. Whether or not this is a 300-pound squat, I tense up more muscles. If this is just a body weight squat, then I tense up less. If I am walking around, then I tense up less things. If I need to go ahead and help somebody and carry this big old tree, I have to tense up more. So you see, we only tense up what is needed during the situation. But we're not always in situations where we need to tense up our entire body. So therefore, our body doesn't have to always believe that it's in stress. Our body doesn't always believe that it needs to be fighting or flighting or being fearful of something. But if you don't know how to let go in your body, then your body is believing that all the time. Whether or not it's happening or not, your body's believing it. And because your body is believing it and feeling it, your mind will constantly think with that perspective. So many people is happening to where when you have a conversation, this could be you or this could be someone else, and they're always worried about something. Do you ever have that conversation? Have you ever noticed that? They're always worried about something. I'm worried about this, worried about this, worried about this. And then so-and-so told me this, and I'm worried about that. And I watched this, I'm worried about that. And there's so much worry. But the reason why they're so worried is because in their body, they haven't relaxed. So the body is worried. So the mind is always looking for something to worry about. And they will always find it. So when we learn how to relax, now we become healthy in our body. We let go of all of those worries and fears and fight and flight and all this stress. Our mind can see with a perspective of peace. It can see a perspective of what actually is happening and not only look for the worries, only look for the fears, look for the dangers. We now can expand our mind and see things for what they are. Because when our body is tense and our body is feeling those fearful emotions, our mind only looks for those situations.